time we're able to come on live later on this evening. So I decided to go on ahead and do it now that I have some time. Let me see here. Let me check on something. You know how I get sometime with YouTube sometimes. Even though it says I'm live, I'm trying to make sure that this damn thing is coming on too. There we go. We are indeed live. All right. All right. There's a little bit slight delay, of course, but that's to be expected. So today I'm going to be discussing a lot of stuff. I'm going to try to do it in the next hour and a half. Fill you guys in on what's been going on, why content kind of been down. There's like a plethora of things going on behind the scenes that you guys aren't aware of, but that is slowly starting to come to an end. So the uptick in content should start to come back around. But first thing first, let me start off by saying to the 5-0 guys, the car is in the shop as I speak. I'm going to log into my Vivid account. That is my home camera, of course. I want you guys to tell me what you guys see in my driveway right there. Let me make this bigger. Let me zoom up. Let me make this a little bit bigger. You guys know what that is in my driveway? That's my rental right now. Of course, we got the Durango, but my wife drives the Durango. But that's what I'm driving as a rental. You guys know what the fuck that is? Y'all guys have any idea what the fuck that is? That is a Mitsubishi Mirage. Now, I told the assholes up at Enterprise I want the cheapest thing possible. They put me in that. The bitch is a turnkey still, all right? But what's going on with the Mustang? Real brief, because I'm going to do a whole video when I get the car out the shop. I dropped it off yesterday to get the clutch and flywheel taken out from my cloud. You know, I had the RX-10 in there. And I opted for the spec, right? The Super Twin, the SS, with the carbon and Kevlar disc, dual flywheel, because I was having an issue with a second gear lockout in that car. Now, essentially what happened, the first transmission I had, the stock trans, it went out. The moment I boosted it and supercharged it, it was already beat the hell, so it went out. So I had a second OEM transmission put in there, had the Barton short door shifter added, and then I kept the original clutch and flywheel that I had put in there when the first one got fried, which was the McLeod RXT. And then essentially what happened, especially when I pull it down, I was having the issue going from first to second. Mainly in second, mainly when it get hot outside, it wouldn't take at certain RPM, and so it would become the issue. At first, you know, we thought it might have been synchros, but the car stays in gear. It will go in gear. It's just when I try to floor it and stump the clutch in and grab it real quick, it wouldn't take it. I had to baby the clutch and do certain things for it to go into gear. So I decided to go ahead and get that taken out. So hopefully sometime today I'll be getting a call saying, hey, your car is ready to come pick it up. And then it'll be going back to the shop in a few months for a one-piece drive shaft. And I'm going to take the 355s out the rear and out for 373s. I'm probably going to change the torque lock limited slip diff to a Taurus limited slip diff in that vehicle. That remains to be seen. But I go more than that when I get the Mustang back. Of course, I got to break in the clutch. There is a 200-mile break-in, which would be easy. I do like 300 to 400 miles in the city a week. So it should get broken in within a week or two. And then I'll be ready to give you guys some 0 to 60 pulls and 60 to 130 pulls on the G2 unit before I decide to max everything out. And then maybe, I'm debating on it, going to the G3 head unit and then just riding out from there. Now, let's dive into what I'm going to talk about today. Of course, the Trump-Biden fallout. Biden did some no shit yesterday, and I'm going to give you my advice on that. I'm going to talk about WWE. I got to see Money in the Bank. Bank. I call up on every damn thing. Give you my opinion about that. I'm going to go over some police activity videos that I've seen over the last couple of days that kind of got me going, God damn, what is going on in the world today? Vegan Gains did some stupid shit. Hey, what's going on, Lulu? What's up, man? Good afternoon. Vegan Gains did some stupid shit. So, of course, I got to go with Vegan Gains. And then Geek Them is sucking off Dragon Ball Daima. 5 new characters. Are you that shocked? It's a whole new fucking series. It's going to be a whole bunch of new characters. But we're going to talk about that because I got a little bit of backlash from the last Geekdom video. And then I'm saving my fat acceptance shit for the next live stream. And it's a heads up. Next weekend, I'll be out of town. So there won't be a live stream. So let me give you guys. What's up, Goose? What's up, Goose? Yes, Random. I seen your DM. You left me. And I'm going to check that out. I seen it already. I'm gonna check that out. But what's up, everyone? And like I say, what's up, Random? What's up, Lulu? And what's up, Goose? Let me give you guys an update what's been going on with me content wise. So, for those of you that aren't aware, I have an autistic son, and my daughter's out of school for the summer. I can't wait till August 1st. They go back August 1st. My son might be going to school this year. All depends on what they say ABA. But you know, my wife works during the day. I'm retired pretty much. So this is what I do. Personal trainer on the side, but you know, I do my content, but I'm a family man first. So most of you know I injured myself last year from training, and I've been going through recovery. They finally got me into physical therapy here last month. So I've been going back and forth to physical therapy, finding out that I do indeed have a pinched nerve coming from the C3, C4, but that's because of the muscles, you know, being tight and atrophied and stuff that's up here on the left side behind on my shoulder back here. That's been causing a lot of issues. Now, my strength been coming back in my right hand. We've been doing a lot of grip strength training, things of that nature there. And then I got acupuncture therapy. Like, there's a lot of things going on during the day. And then with my daughter, she's back and forth to therapy with me. I got to keep her active, right? So she won't be so much into her cell phone. So when I get out of therapy, I do things for her before she starts back going to school. And then I will get my son for ABA. And then my wife come home from work. I give my wife time, give my son time, see what he's doing at ABA. And then, you know, as the husband I am, I cut my yard. I do a lot of work around the house. So my family is important to me. So, you know, that comes first. So a lot of the content time, they get squashed. And then I still got clients that I'm dealing with. Not a lot, 4 or 5 guys that I'm working with right now to help them lose weight. And then I still got to fit my time in for training. And then I'm up during the night trying to study because I'm in between recertifications, as well as I want to get certified as a strength coach. So there are a lot of things that I'm doing behind the scenes that you guys don't know. And that's why the content, I bet you is, Lulu, Dom, delayed onset muscle soreness. You're going to be sore for a couple of days. Stay hydrated, get your protein up, and the recovery should be fine. Don't push it. Listen to your body. But that's what's been going on with me. That's why content kind of been wobbling, waxing, and waning. Because I have a lot that I'm doing behind the scenes, especially getting my health back, right, physically, so I can resume my training the way that I was. And here's a heads up. My compound list from this past week will be uploaded over the weekend as well. I just got to do a voiceover, of course. And I'm going to the gym today, actually. Once I get done live streaming and everything, I'll be heading to the gym. So over the next few weeks, especially when my daughter starts going to school and I have some free time and as therapy begins to wind down, because I'm recovering real well. And a lot of that, they contribute to me not sitting on my ass, but continue to train and kind of knowing what area to train before I actually got the experts in therapy showing me new stuff and how to target those areas without overdoing it and get me back on the right path. So everything's going good. Yo, what's up, Dante? Everything is going good. So content should start to slowly tick back up. Now, of course, I won't be pumping out 20 videos a week like I used to, because things are just, my daughter's growing up, my son's growing up, my daughter might play sports this year. So there are a lot of variables at play. So what might ultimately happen, you might get 2 videos a week, but I'm going to reserve a lot of stuff for live streaming. So, you know, you might get only 1 live stream a week, but it'll be like a 2 or 3 hour live stream with everything, you know, dropped in there. So you guys can stay up to date on what's going on. And then I may move away from videos. I may only make videos if it's like some important shit to talk about, like shit that's just juicy drama or something that's interesting to talk about, and do it there. Now, my fitness content side, I'm going to always record because I love fitness, and it's one of the things that keeps my mind and keeps my body real grounded, and it's just overall health. So I'm going to continue to make videos on me training and going over the training, but I might reserve that recording for the live stream and give you guys that. So I'm still trying to figure it out to help it work best in my schedule, but I just want to give you guys a heads up and to let you guys know that's what's been going on with me. And, you know, I don't want you guys to think that I'm avoiding you guys. I enjoy coming on YouTube and voicing my opinion about things. It's one of my outlets with my own mental health therapy, just being able to come on and just vent, blah, blah, blah. I don't do this for money. It's just my way of diverging shit in between my therapy sessions. So it's one of those things. I just want to give you guys a heads up. And I thank you guys in my Discord already. I really do appreciate it, because, you know, you get some content creators, they have a lot of fans, and I'm not that big of a content creator, so, you know, I don't have millions of fans, but You have some content creators when they don't post for 4 or 5 days or they take some time off, they're like, hey, where the fuck you at? Like, what's taking so long? Why ain't able to upload the video? You know, so for me, my family's gonna always come first. My mental health gonna come first. My physical health is gonna come first. This is just something that I do on the side, just to give you guys something to laugh at and you know, to have something to watch when you're bored. So now that you're all caught up, let's talk about vegan games. Vegan motherfucking games. Just when you thought he couldn't get any weirder. Notice on my bottle, I tell my family, don't throw away. Thank you, fuck you, bye. I got like 3 of these around the house. I keep them full. Gotta stay hydrated. 3 of these fucking 33.8 fluid ounces bottles a day. And then besides maybe coffee in the morning, that's like size of this damn near, and may have 16-ounce Diet Coke. But I stay hydrated. So anyway, Vegan Games got caught with some man's browser. We're going to share this screen here. Let's take a look. I'm going to put myself off of here because I want you guys to see. All right. I'm going to play this. I want you guys to listen and pay attention. You can find this video on Veganism Exposed, right? Because Vegan Games keep his live streams untitled. So you can't fucking find them on YouTube. So here we go.
How about that you mention what your position is and let others question your values on that position rather than you questioning.
I like how he has it up here, pay my rent, and they was talking about somebody's house being dirty. I mean, this is how you make a living, pay his rent. He needs $500 to offset the other half of what he probably have to pay for rent. This is the world today. This is where the male population is going. I mean, begging for dumbasses to pay his rent. The shit's crazy as fuck.
That person's position for their values, right? Because what you're doing is exactly
right here. Virtual child porn. That's what this says right here. Virtual child porn. All right.
Exactly the opposite of somebody who would be willing to understand.
Look at that shit. Virtual child porn. Now, Veganism Exposed didn't zoom all the way up, but that's what that says. You guys can go in your own videos and look at that yourself. What I'm basically telling you is that is some gay shit. No, fuck that. That is some sick shit. All right. That's nasty. Now, of course, I left a comment because it's sick. And I'm going to say this because I want you guys to hear. Yes, that is gross. That's very gross. I want you all to understand something. He might have. I want you all to understand something. I have 2 children, right? And a wife, of course. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Let me turn on my screen and hit my damn thing. And there we go. And a wife. Just right in the corner right there, right? That's my wife. Right there. But she was pregnant with my daughter. And we got more pictures. But you guys know I'm married. And we have children. I don't get down with that child porn shit. I heard, but I don't know him. But I heard of him, but I don't know, and I don't really care to know if he's on that pedo shit. I heard there were some names being thrown around when that video came out. I think people that you're gonna be writing a book, random. What the fuck is gonna be about? I don't condone child porn at all. Anything that have to do with children being molested or being recorded for sexual pleasures, I think anyone that does that should be just thrown in jail for life or fed to sharks. Period. I have 2 children, loved them to death. There are things to this day that come on TV that if I think is borderline pushing a certain narrative, I make my kids get out of my office if I'm watching certain things, or if they're on their phones. And my daughter loves watching Sonic the Hedgehog and stuff like that. But every now and then, you know, she be on YouTube Kids, and she's growing up. She'll be 9 this year. She might see an interesting video about doing hair or something like that. And in that video, it might be some conversations that might not, in my opinion, are meant for kids her age to hear. So I make her get off there and go watch something else, right? You have some adults. I agree, Random. Appreciate it. You have some adults, and he's writing about zombies, by the way, in case you guys can't see the chat. He's writing about zombies. That be on these child games like Roblox and shit. They be doing that to bait kids in. As a parent, I take pride in knowing what my kids are doing at all times, because you just can't trust people. And you got Vegan Games. He claims he was sent that link to do research. Now, Vince Goodrum made a video about it. I left a long comment because Vince Goodrum and Vegan Games are brothers. I mean, brothers, cousins. So, of course, Vince was going to say something. And I tuned in to watch what Vince had to say. And Vince said that, you know, he deserves to be put away too. And that is true. Right? I don't care that Vince is gay. What he said was true. And I left a long-ass comment because Vegan Games commented on the video. And I left a long-ass comment. You can go watch it on Vince Goodrum's channel yourself and read the comment I left. At the end of the day, there's no excuse to have that type of shit on your computer. The orc massage and the fuck or die shit. If that's what you like, then you like that. You ought to clean your browser though, because you shouldn't be exposing that on the internet. If people that expose their shit on the internet, you ought to expect that type of backlash. And then to have an excuse to try to cover it up, I think it's just stupid. It's stupid. Researching child pornography for what? Why? What in your mind wants you to research some shit like that? What goes on in your head to make you want to research some shit like that? I never had the mindset of trying to research or look at child porn. That is just gross. Anyone that does it, I'm going to say it again, should be locked away for life or fed to sharks. You pick. Because there is something seriously wrong with them. And that's just the truth. I know somebody say, well, most people that are molested as young kids, when they grow up, that's what they know. They should get help. Their parents should get them help if that happened to them at a young age, to let them know this is not what you do as you get old. Break that circle. Period. But the only thing Vegan Games did that was stupid. That's not the only thing he did. Let's go back to Vegan Exposed's channel real quick, because we're going to share this. Vegan Games would eat meat if the money was right. Now, I left him a comment right here. He's a goddamn lie. He would do it for free. Ask him if he would suck dick or eat meat, and I bet you he would decide to eat the meat. No pun intended. If you eat pussy, you like meat, period. But we all know he likes sausages too, so he might just do both. His non-binary roommate, in case you don't know, Jasmine identifies non-binary. That means she don't identify as a female or male. I have no idea what non-binary means in that sense, but she might have both genitals. So, but anyway, roommate might be already giving him the two options anyway. That means if she's a female, she's probably got a strap, and Vegan Games probably like getting that pegging action on, like some Jason Blaha shit. So he's probably already eating fake sausages and licking meat. So yeah, because essentially what he says in this video here, if you guys go watch yourself, once again, look, begging for rent again. Once again, it's on Veganism Exposed, his channel. He basically said that if he had the option of $1 billion or eating meat, will he eat meat for for $1 billion? Will he eat meat? He would eat the meat for $1 billion, because it's the reward for him doing that. But vegans don't eat meat under no circumstance. It's the same principle. It's like back in the day. You guys all remember this, right? Back in the day. Let me go right here. Oh, I had it up. Here we go. Shit, forgot to put it up. Forgot to show. Let me show you guys again exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So right here, right, I left that comment. You can pause it. I just read it out loud. Right, that comment's right here. You can read it. $1 billion to eat meat. It's the same fucking principle as fucking that old pun back in the day that asked if Michael Jackson offered to give you $1 million, you let him touch your dick. As a man, I won't take $1 million. I won't take $1 billion because I'm a man. I don't want another man touching my dick. If he's not a certified doctor and I'm going in for testicular cancer or something where my balls have to be funneled for a physical or something by a professional licensed doctor, then I don't give a fuck you have 100 million, 100 billion. Because the way I got that money as a man, I sacrifice my pride, my manhood, just for a payout. And every time I spend that money, that's what will be going through my mind. If my kid asks me or my wife, how did you get this money, daddy? I did some things that I'm not proud of to get it. So it's the same logic that Vegan Gains is saying. As a vegan, you shouldn't want meat, period. But obviously, there's a price. And you'll do it if it's for 20,000. You'll do it for 10,000. You'll eat some meat. So that means you're not true to what you believe in. Because like the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase say, everybody has a price. Just gotta name your price. Now, when it comes to my sexuality, I'm straight. And under no circumstance, no amount of money is gonna make me want to let you touch my dick. Now, if it's a woman want to pay me some money, I tell my wife, look, baby, we want to get paid. Let this bitch touch this dick. So that's totally different. I'm a man. Men want women to touch their dick. Period. Men don't want no man to touch their dick. And if you do, if you sit there and say, man, I'll let Mike touch the head for $1 million, Laura Mike just so something is seriously wrong with you. So, Vegan Gang said this out of his own mouth. If you don't believe me, we're going to play it. I don't want you to think that I'm making this shit up. So, let's play it so you guys can hear it yourself.
Her assistant was rubbing. I left a lucrative project because the person in charge loved to lie to other people in order to get ahead. I feel like standing your ground and keeping your morals is questioned once money is involved. Have you ever been in a similar situation?
Well, yeah, a lot of people
Yes, Lulu, it's called being hermaphrodite.
will violate their own moral
If you got both sets of genitals, that make you hermaphrodite.
principles if the money is good enough. I mean, I don't necessarily see a problem with dealing with a manipulative jackass if you're making a lot of money off of it. If you have to, say, do something that you don't find morally acceptable, but the money's good, in many cases, I'd say then it would probably be the wrong thing to do. It depends on how much you're personally benefiting from it and how much money you could use to, say, support like a good cause. So, like, if somebody like paid me $1 billion to eat a steak, for instance, eating the steak would be morally wrong for sure, but the $1 billion that I'd get from that, I could end up saving many, many more animals. So in that situation,
So you justify this by saying if I get paid $1 billion, just eat a piece of meat, I would then take my $1 billion and do all that I can to try to save every fucking animal on this planet from having to go through captivity and all this bullshit. Now, I'm not no rocket scientist. I'm just a nigga, a smart nigga at that. But and I like I say, I know people say use the N-word, yeah, because it's been getting thrown around a lot. So I'm just a nigga. I'm just a proud nigga. Okay. With common sense. Right? But I don't know anyone that can basically save the animals from captivity and being ate. I don't know anyone that can do that. My daughter asking for a snack. Yeah, go ahead and get you something to eat. She downstairs riding her hoverboard. If you want me to believe you're going to take $1 billion and not spend most of it on yourself, then that would make me a damn fool. And a fool I am not. That's just your way of playing mental gymnastics to make what you're doing sound justifiable. When you're going against what you believe in for a payday, and then gonna try to come back and correct it by giving all your money. So you give it all the research and to put animals in fucking safe spaces. You gotta pay to keep that safe space up. You gotta pay all this shit. So right there tells me that you're not true to your cause. You're human, but you're not true to your cause. Real vegans would say, man, it's not enough money in the world to make me eat any goddamn meat. I already eat a blade tampon. That's just like I'm a diehard Falcon fan, right? I want my face to be big when I say this shit. I'm a diehard Falcons fan. Can't wait for training camp last week of this month and the first weekend in August. Can't wait. Gonna be there, right? The Falcons have some horrible fucking seasons. Okay? I'm gonna do a compilation video because every season for the last 3 years has just been sad. I amp them up and they let me down. But this year gonna be different. But even if the Falcons tanked, because most of my fans are Cowboy fans, because they're from Texas. Even if the Falcons tanked, I would never put on a Cowboy shirt and root for Dallas. I would eat a bloody tampon before I do some shit like that. If it was the last, you goddamn right. I refuse to abandon my team. I'm going to be a Falcon fan till either Falcons disband or they throw some dirt over my old ass and I die of old fucking age. Period. So you are bullshitting, young man. You're not true to your call. So anyway, that's Vegan Gains. Get him off my screen. I don't want to look at him no more. We're gonna do something else now. This is police activity. 2 weeks ago, okay, make sure y'all can see me. Here we go. 2 weeks ago, this video here caught my attention. But before we get to this video here, I want to watch this video here. Because this video here pissed a lot of people off. Let's take a look.
What's going on? There's a guy outside the facility waving a gun at people, saying that he's a felon and claiming that he will shoot people.
See, now that's just being stupid. Now that's being stupid, okay? That's just being stupid.
There's an intruder. He's a black male with tattoos, about, probably 5'8", and he has a gun. He just put it in front of my face and cranked it up against a metal bar to let me know it's real. He's currently on my porch trying to, like, solicit electronics for sale, but he's kind of, like, babbling off crazy stuff.
He was high as fuck. All right. Anyway, you're fine. This man wanted to die because the shit he's doing lets me know he's on drugs, but obviously he wants to die. He see a cop coming, and he has the gun in his hand. Now, I don't know if you all are aware of this or not, but this actually made some airwaves in Indiana. Of course, that fucking idiot Ben Crump, not so much Al Sharpton this time, but Ben Crump, from what I heard, was actually contemplating on trying to get money for this guy's family because they said that it was an overuse of force by the cop. And you're going to see in a second why he tried to claim that this was. So let's play this a little bit more.
You know me. I'll use it what I think it is. If I'm wrong, tell me, please.
Now, the cop draws the gun. Okay? Because the cop sees the gun. Now, I'm getting some Marine Corps vibes. I'm prior service Army. He walked up there defiant as fuck. Like, he wasn't phased. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I would have walked up these stairs. I wouldn't have walked upstairs. He already got a look in his eyes, making contact with him. I wouldn't have walked upstairs. I would have probably stayed down here. But he had the balls to do so, knowing this man had a gun. I got to give him that. But it could have seriously went bad had this man had the intent to shoot this motherfucker. Because the moment he seen him come up from right here, he could have had his gun ready, aimed and ready to shoot. So obviously that tells me that he already had made his mind up that he was going to take a dirt nap, right? So Ben Crump sees this and said, well, the man don't have his gun up, but he still has a gun. It's a deadly fucking threat. Keep playing. Now, notice his position changed. This is more of a, not so much of an aggressive posture, but a defense posture. The gun is still pointed down, but he moved. He made a movement. In a situation like this, if you didn't want the cop to do what he's about to do, I wouldn't have moved. I would just let the gun go. But he made a movement, more of a defensive movement. You can kind of call it aggressiveness, but it's not. It's more of a defensive posture. Now, at this point, the gun comes up. Of course, it is pointed somewhat away, but it still came up. So this cop, at this time, adrenaline's high, cop's not thinking, right? And I'm not going to lie, I probably would have did the same exact fucking thing. I don't have time to sit there and think. The gun's coming up. I'm finna put some lead in his ass, okay? So the gun comes up and
Hands up.
Now, you tell him hands up, hands up, hands up. The gun is now facing this cop. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Stop.
Now, the cop takes another step. He gives him more time. Hey, what's up, Sunshine? He gives him more time. Good afternoon to you. He gives him more time to put the gun down. Notice he walks all the way up on this guy. Now, this guy is his hands at this point. Now, this is an aggressive posture. He's like, man, fuck you at this point. The gun is up. He's pointed towards the cop. And I want you to watch this again. Ben Crump, if you pay attention to this, watch this footage. And I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to slow it the fuck down. Watch this footage. He comes up. Now, at this point, I'm going to slow it down even more. I'm going to slow it down even more. Ben Crump, motherfucker. I'm going to slow it down even more. Watch this. This man right here, see this cop. He could have let that gun go. He could have dropped the gun. He could have dropped it. But he didn't. I'm glad they're letting footage like this go. Because you guys, and I'm black. But that Black Lives Matter shit was bullshit. Now these cops releasing all these goddamn body cam fucking footage and shit. That's why y'all been watching that much. Because it was stupid. This was stupid. And I'm not saying there's not some bad cops. There was a guy that just got choked out, I think, the other day I'm looking at. Whose family's probably, if I go back and look at everything and get all my consensus, it probably got a legitimate argument. There are some bad cops. But the majority of cops isn't looking to just shoot black folks. I'm sorry. There are more white folks that get shot than black folks. Look it up. But when black folks get shot, normally because they do some dumb shit. You got some white folks, I'm going to show you in a minute, that charge cops with knives and shit. Now, black folks ain't that brave. They normally get shot because they have guns. They do dumb shit with guns. All right? So this right here was stupid. But I'm going to let it play. Now, look. The gun comes up. It comes up. He's telling him, put the gun down. He is bringing the gun up. He brings it up some more.
Hands up.
Hands up. Drop the gun. He could, all right, Lulu, talk to you later, man. He could have said, okay, I'm going to drop the gun. Please don't shoot. I'm putting it down. Look, I'm putting it down, putting it down. He wasn't trying to do that. And yes, he was on drugs. He was doped up, but he wasn't trying to do that. Hands up. Now, first shot, I mean, he's pointing the gun at the cop. He basically followed that cop. That gun and he shot him. He shot the shit out of him. I don't blame him. Now, the other cop that came up right here also shot his ass because he see his partner getting shot. There's a cop walking up on the sidewalk. Slowed it down. There's a cop that's also been unload on him. Pay attention to the cop right here. Now he's also returning fire. Matter of fact, he's gonna hit some brick right here. There it is right there. He's gonna knock some brick off that motherfucker. Now, I'm putting it back to normal speed. I'm putting it back to normal speed. So you guys can hear it's a normal speed. All right. Now, he bagged up. He know he's dead. I mean, they load him up. Now watch this in real time here.
Control, shots fired.
Yeah. They ain't got time to think. They ain't got time to think. I'm gonna speak a little more. He's dead. He's done for. He's done for. So Ben Crump is saying that there was an overuse of force. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you the Naruto one. This one was stupid. Now I'm gonna say it again, man. You got some people that do some stupid shit. Okay. Listen. This is stupid. Okay. I want you guys to understand something. I'm gonna make my face big on it. I want you guys to understand something. Yeah, hold on. And once again, Lulu, appreciate you, man, for stopping in. He's overseas, I think, in the UK, man. I know it's fucking like what, 7 o'clock over there, some type shit. Yes. Now, I want you guys to understand something. When you are brainwashed, and I'm crying because it's not funny, but it's funny. Because this is what happens when you base your whole life around the internet. Okay? When you are so enticed at a cartoon that you act out in that way in front of the cops, anime is one thing. Bullets in anime can be, you know, you heal as a cartoon character. You heal as a human too. But not from 20-something fucking rounds on average. So let's take a look at what this dumbass did. Let's take a look at what this dumbass did. And I want you guys to understand that this was stupid.
Stop right there, police! Get down on the ground! Get down on the ground! Stop right there! Listen to me! Get down on the ground! Back up.
Now, the way this cop is holding this goddamn gun is stupid. It's stupid. It's asinine, but he's still gonna get the job done.
Get down on the ground! 255. 255. Get down on the ground!
So after a few times, tell him get down on the ground, get down on the ground. I'm gonna spit a little bit. Now watch what this idiot does. Okay, pay attention to what this idiot does.
Switch the taser. Get down on the ground. Do it now. Stand by. Get down on the ground.
Listen. Listen, man. Hey, before I play this anymore for you anime fans out there, what type of run do you call this? Listen, man. Listen. You down there, I think in Florida. You down there, yes, the Naruto run. You got there right, the ninjutsu. happens when you watch too much fucking anime, man. Hey, hey. I guess that Naruto run wasn't fast enough. I get that ninjutsu shit was. Listen, I know it's fucked up, but this is what happens when you spend your whole life watching cartoons. That's fucked up how he died. He gonna be forever known as the guy that tried to run out Naruto. In the comments, oh, they tore his ass up in the comments. All in the comments. Listen, man, I even said 2 weeks ago that Naruto run didn't get him very far. Hey, man. Hey, dude went full on Naruto. Hey, when they saw the Naruto run, they knew they had to drop him. You can't mess around with that kind of power. Hey, man. Hey, man. He gonna be forever known as the Naruto guy. I'm sorry. And then he goes down. He goes straight down. Let's watch this again in slow motion. Hey, man.
Damn right.
Good damn. Hey, I think he said. I think he. What's the chance in Naruto? It's getting. Hey, what's up, Tate? Tate. Hey, he was already chanting Najitsu shit right here. He was already chanting, give me the power. Najitsu 6. Hey, man, look at it. Oh, my God. Oh. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. But on to a serious one. Okay. I seen this one yesterday, and this one here, really was serious. He fell face first, ass up, didn't he? God damn. Now this one here yesterday, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's sad. And I'm not, and thank you, Kim Folk, I appreciate you guys go sub to where you go? Here, right here. You guys go sub to Sunshine. She's my cousin from another generation. Y'all go sub to her channel as well. She actually got a live stream coming up. I think, was it Sunday, Cuzzo? I think it's Sunday. But you know, if you're into jewelry, food stuff, go sub to her channel as well. And Random has a channel. And Sham and Goat isn't here. They also have channels. You guys go sub, go check them the fuck out. But yeah, he fell face first. But this one here, it's not how the criminal died. It's what's going to happen after the accident with the other individual in the car and what that individual is going to ask for. So I'm not going to waste time with this one. Pretty much the guy gave a fake name and every damn thing. And then the cop asked him to get out the car, and we're going to pick it up from there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get to the point here. Okay. I think it's about right about here. Yeah, right about here. This guy has his nephew in the car. Okay. 6 years old. Keep that in mind. We put the right speed back on here.
Oh man, it's saying you don't have a license in either state.
I have, sir. I don't.
Now, full disclosure. back in 2020, he has a 12-year-old cousin whose remains were just found this past April. And I remember seeing this on TV. They had a visual, and then it was a shooting that happened at the visual. At the candlelight visual. And he was the one that done it. They just found his cousin remain in April, and now he's going to be buried by the end of this week. If not next week, I guess by his cousin. Crazy shit. And then I think he had a brother that died too. Not that long ago as well. So string of bad luck. As far as the 12-year-old goes, I don't know the situation behind that. I just know he went missing. They found his remains. Don't know that was drug related. Retaliation. Don't know. I'm not going to speculate. But it's crazy how 3 people in the same family that are related died within the span of a couple of years. It's crazy.
I don't know.
This guy was like 20-something years old. He wasn't that fucking old.
Is there anything wrong with your license? Do you have a trouble with
I swear to God, on my dead mom, I never had.
You don't have it physically with you? The car?
Okay, anyway, he goes to the
Okay.
and then he said, take off.
You're gonna kill me, bro. You're gonna kill me, bro. You're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me, bro.
Now the cop is asking him to stop. Okay. I'm going to say this again. There's a 6-year-old in the car. Now, the cop could have let go before the car got this fast of speed. There was a chance where the cop could have got, excuse me, out of harm's way. This is why, as cops, you should never, ever hang on to a car door or try to stop a car and pull down. Because at that point in time, you put yourself in direct risk of being killed. And at that point in time, you almost certainly have to use deadly force. In this situation here, at the amount of speed that he's going to get up to, the cop's going to shoot him. The cop is lucky to survive. You guys are going to see how this is going to end in a second. If it wouldn't have went that way, the cop could have died, ultimately. But him having to shoot the perpetrator, the kid in the car could have also died. So I want you guys to watch this and just pay attention. Cars up to like 60 miles an hour. Based on this is like a LT, I think it's an Impala. That's 20, 40, 60, close to 80 miles an hour. This is about 60, 70 miles an hour. Uh-oh. Yeah, about right here. Yeah. He's up there, man. Now, at this point in time, the cop is indeed shooting. At this point in time, he's indeed shooting, okay? The kid's hollering, stop, 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 and the cop is shooting. Once again, there's a kid over there, okay? The guy, look at this. He jumps out. Let me slow this down. He was so much of a bitch. He is getting shot. He abandons the car with the kid in the fucking car. Okay? He just jumps out. The cop's going with him. Where's the kid in the fucking car? Need I say more?
Shots fired!
Now look at this. The cop could have died. Look at the cop landing on his feet.
Shots fired! Shots fired! There's a kid in the car still! He tried killing me!
Y'all see this crazy shit?
Shots fired!
We all see this crazy shit.
Fire location plan.
Now I have to give this cop praise. Okay. The way he now shooting at the guy in the car with the kid in there, I'm not so hyped on. I think a taser at that point would have been just as good. It would have disrupted a lot of shit. Even having some OC spray would have been the proper choice. The kid might would have got sprayed, but you know, the suspect probably would still been alive, or you still would yank them out the car, and the kid probably could still bit it. So there's a lot of variables at play. Luckily, everything's going to work out. But I have to praise this cow for staying on his feet, number one, and then got the mindset to run down the road full of adrenaline, knowing that the kid's still in the car. We don't even know the kid been shot at this point. So I got to commend this cop. He stayed in, even though his choices that he made by holding on to the car when the car first started rolling, he should let the goddamn car just go. And taking the risk on shooting inside the car, ultimately not hitting the kid. But then going to go save the little kid and keeping his whereabouts. I have to commend this fucking cop. Okay?
Come here. Come here.
Now, the car didn't go that much farther. Looked like it just came to a rolling stop, which is good because it didn't hit nothing. It like it just came to a rolling stop. Okay. If you go back and look when you came on the car right here, looked like it just rolled on down. Maybe it bounced off the curb and rolled. Maybe the little kid tried to keep it on the road. But ultimately it rolled to a stop.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I got you. I get it.
Now he's hollering about a phone. He's hollering about a phone. Okay. Yep. There's a fine line between the two, and he was brave and stupid. But I got to commend the cop on that one. Exactly. Poor kid. Yes. Hey, what's up, Reek A8? Exactly, random. Now, but what tripped me out was the little kid asked for his phone. Listen.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it. I got it. I'll get it. Come here. I got you. I'll get it.
This little kid just watched his uncle get shot, roadkill pretty much, and don't even face him. Like, my phone. They're more worried about the phone. You got to get your kids off the cell phones. He's 6 years old, so I understand too. Most children don't understand life and death at that age. So I can kind of play a little bit of devil's advocate. He's desensitized because of either social media or what's been going on in his family. I keep my kid away from violent stuff as often as I can. But if you've been exposed to a lot of violent stuff or constantly watching bad shit on your phone, this is what happens. You get desensitized. For him to say, oh, I need my phone. That's a sad world that we live in. The kid is desensitized. Yep. And a lot of Grand Theft fucking Auto. A lot of GTA at a young age. And I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah, I'll get it.
But that cop, I commend that cop who ain't got the kid.
Okay,
Got
okay.
the towards
phone. You okay?
Toward like.
My phone.
My phone. Stay right here for a second.
Did you get my phone?
He's worried about that phone. My phone. That is a sad world we live in. Parents, you got to get your kids outside more and off of social media because that is sad.
Radio Rush AMR to Wyoming, Kensington.
Now, of course, the guy, he's roadkill. This other cop like, hey, man, get your hands up and crawl to me. Blah, 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 but whatever. He's fucking roadkill. Now, 5 new characters coming to Dragon Ball Daima at the San Diego Comic-Con. Okay, before I talk about this, let me take you back. Last week, I made a video about the upcoming villain. And you guys know I've been speculating for months about Super, though, that I think the next villain is going to be Majin Buu or Margin. And of course, Daima, apparently, the next villain is going to be a new Margin. Of course, it's going to be a new Margin. And I'm hoping that they save the real Margin for Super. I'm hoping. If you're gonna bring back Cell and fucking Freezer and Super, you gotta bring back Boo for Super, right? I got a lot of people hit me up in the DMs and other shit. Why you hating on them? Why you gotta make fun of what the man look like? Because how can you call yourself a man looking like a goddamn bitch or try to pop off about somebody when you don't have no shoulders, no nothing? You just, and me hating on Geetham? Are you kidding me? Geetham had to get up every fucking day and make a video just to keep getting paid. Every day. Why you think he looked the way that he looked? He's unhealthy. Rather me say that and make it obvious than ignore it. He needs to go get some fucking help. Ask yourself, what have Goku done for you lately? He looks horrible. He looks miserable. Yeah. He looks very, very, very miserable. When your whole world is around the anime, so much so that you rarely go outside your house, so much so that you have to seek engagement to feel validated, so much so that you have to have your subscriber mode on only, and people must pay you or for you to address them and speak just so you can make ends meet. That's nothing to be jealous about. That's me. I don't have the issue. I'm never gonna beg for money. Period. So me hating on a man, I never hate on people. I'm glad you said biggest mosquito, but I respect his hustle. I hope one day to be as well off as Greg. I just know he's full of shit. And I'm making a video about Greg this week. Don't worry. Y'all, my Greg fans, yes, yeah. But he's been on a tirade. That fucking Mike Israel shit just on tirade. But I don't get on top. I don't hate Geetham. I don't know the man to hate him. I just know that he's just sucking off a cartoon that he really don't know anything about. He does this all the fucking time. It should go without saying that every character antagonist-wise in Daima is going to be new to us. In the original trailer, a new story never been told before by Akira Toriyama would tell you that if it's a new story, that means it's new characters. How the fuck is this? How is this news? This isn't news. That's not news. Now, I'm going to say it again. I think Dama's garbage. I think it's going to suck ass. Will I watch it? I'm going to watch it because I want to roast the fuck out of it. Because there's a bunch of little kids running around here fighting. The Demon Realm is having a civil war. What the fuck they got to do with the main characters? That storyline alone makes no sense. So I think it's going to suck. Exactly. Me being called a hater really doesn't offend me because my opinion, I'm not a very popular guy when it comes to opinions on certain stuff. I get it. But I assure you, my life is sweet. I'm not some lonely ass man that lives in a room with no light. I have a family. I have kids. I have a lot to be thankful for. Like, really to be thankful for. Right? I have my good days. I have my bad days. I have days where post-traumatic stress kind of keep me not in the best mood for a few days. And I rebound, get out of it, and find some happiness some fucking word. And it's a roller coaster with me. But I stay consistent in being a man and raising my kids and being a good husband and being a good father. That's all that matters to me. This YouTube shit is just a side hobby. Fitness and mental health, I love. Because without fitness, my mental health probably would still be fucked up. I had to find an outlet for something instead of racing down the track and doing stupid shit dangerous like that. So I just want to let you all know that here in a few days, when all this shit comes out about Dragon Ball, okay, I want you guys to understand something. I hope Geekdom is correct about a lot of shit. We all remember he was calling it magic, and then one of the guys said it wasn't magic, and he was saying it was magic, and it kind of found out it wasn't magic. He looked real fucking stupid. You guys remember that? Because I reacted to him in real time. It's on my channel still, one of the popular videos. He didn't even know the name. It's always his sources get it wrong. I know there's a lot of the other Dragon Ball channels ain't reporting nothing right now. They're just waiting, which is the right thing to do. But when you rely on revenue, you have to try to be the one to say it's exclusive over here and then be wrong information. Then when it comes out, he can say, well, my sources got it wrong. Or they changed that the last minute because my sources leaked the information to me. And so in order to take credit from me, they had to spin the narrative. He does that all the fucking time. I'm going to be the one to tell you like this here. I wouldn't be surprised. Here's what I think is going to happen. At the panel, they're gonna rebuild Diamond. I'm expecting no more than 2 seasons. 3 will be wishing on the star because Toriyama's dead. And with the 2 seasons, they might split into season 1, season 2, but it'll be one main arc. Okay. And I expect the villain, right, to be something different than a margin. But if there's a margin, I pray to God they don't make it as slow as that retarded Cell they did to Cell Max. All right. I expect for them to maybe let us in on some super information. Maybe to clarify, we might get 1 or 2 more arcs. Let us know we're going to ever get the Black Frieza arc and, you know, maybe another movie or 2. And to pretty much say that everything is getting ready to come to a fucking end in the next X amount of time. And hopefully answer the question, is Super coming back as an anime? I'm hoping they say yeah, but if they don't, whatever. Bleach is coming back in October, motherfuckers. One Punch Man from to come back, motherfuckers. Are y'all kidding me? It's a lot to watch out there. Are you kidding me? Yes, they should do a Universe 6 arc, but like I say, that's what I expect. And they're going to talk about Spark and Blast, and that's probably about it. It's really not a panel I'm looking forward to really looking at. When you kind of know, you just know. It just makes common sense at this point. Yes, we got a new Bleach game coming out. Now, I got Bleach Resurrection. I got Bleach Shadow Blade. So, I'm very hyped for this next Bleach game that's coming out. I'm going to be playing that as well. Other than that, I got about what's up? No, I haven't kept up with Forever World. What? Well, you know what? Let's check it out, Sherry. Let's check out Forever. Hey, look. Can you blame him? Can you blame him? I mean, his channel was dying. It was dying. TIM anime. What the fuck? You need to lose weight, bro. I'm sorry. Whatever. I'm not finna get into that. I'm not finna go off on Forever World, but whatever. Okay. Thank you, Sunshine, for putting that rating up there. You guys right here, this is Sham the God, and the rest of the guys. You can follow these stuff. Sunshine, I appreciate you putting links in there. Thank you.
Yeah, I haven't been really watching that much anime. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't really been watching.
Is that a tattoo of a fucking butterfly under your left eye? Wait. Is that a tattoo, bro? What did you got? Nose rings, butterfly tattoo. Oh, hey man. Let me find out you kumsai. There you go, random. There you go. Let me find out if you are kumsai. What in the fuck, man? Yeah, you know what? I ain't
all that much. I've been reading a little manga here and there. But yeah, honestly, my mind has just not been in the space.
You know why? Because there's nothing to talk about. That's why your mind ain't been in the space. There's nothing to talk about. Let me hear this shit you've been doing. So after Toriyama died, he went off. What character is that? Is that you? Oh, God damn. Hey, man, is this guy my age? What is this shit? What is that? Is that I don't even want to. I don't even want to know. I did a tribute to Toriyama too, but it wasn't this cringe lord. That you make a quick, hey, thank you for what you did, Akira Toriyama. You know, Dragon Ball was a hit, childhood favorite. I said sayonara in Japanese, and that was it. I never envisioned myself being an anime character. I never envisioned myself crying for a person I never met. It's kind of like when Jerry Springer died. I did a tribute for Jerry Springer. I love watching Jerry Springer. I grew up watching Jerry Springer with my mom and stuff. So, but you people you never meet and people that never actually did anything in your life productive, but just give you cartoons. I don't even fucking. So anyway, he left. So where's his fucking music at? Where's his fucking music? Click on the shorts. Where's his fucking music? Okay, he ain't got no music. Oh, you know, when's the last live stream? Oh, he had no live streams. I bet you.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? So I just wanted to give an update because
God asked, streaming on what? The Rise of Roosevelt. What the fuck is all this shit?
As a
minute. Wait a minute. What is this? Oh, okay. He's a streaming platform. So is that his music? Let me see something. Let me share this tab. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see something.
She helped me see the light. Proud to be a father.
Oh, let me guess. So this is you and the other guy as cartoon characters, but neither one of y'all look like this. Y'all look like beta males. I don't.
Miss my baby mama, who would I be without her? I could cry right now when I think of Lila. That was my older sister.
Wait, you was crying. You was crying. When your girlfriend left you or some shit, you guys remember that shit? Oh, she was on Jerry Springer. Oh, wow. I'm about to check that one out. You guys remember when this girlfriend left him some shit? He was crying. And then I remember he was begging one time for money because he wouldn't get paid and he had to worry about feeding his daughter and shit. Okay. Listen. If music is what you want to do, do it. But you better be damn good at it because there's a very oversaturated market. And if you're not good, you're not good.
I really miss her. Last time that we spoke was on the day of Christmas. Twin for real, 2 years apart. Same month, same day. Suffer from the same shit, same pain.
No, bro. No. Okay, what's the other one? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? What the fuck is this?
When you looking deep inside, everything begins to hide. Trying to lie to hide the pain keeps getting stronger. And the more you keep on lying, everything begins to haunt you. Slowly feeling helpless, though you barely lift a finger. How can you expect some help when you won't help yourself? Selfish thinking, no one knows you anything. Be grateful what they give you, even if you keep trying to lie. Everything inside, you looking deep inside, everything begins to hide. Trying to lie to hide the pain keeps getting stronger. And the more you keep on lying, everything begins to haunt you. Slowly feeling helpless, though you barely lift a finger. How can you expect some help when you won't help yourself? Selfish thinking, no one knows you anything. Be grateful what they give you, even if it's not.
I don't even want to try. The beat is too easy. I don't even want to try. And I can't flow. I'm sorry. I suck. I suck. You know what? See, this is why I don't try to flow. I don't try to speak bars. No, it's not amazing. This is not amazing. This is like you guys remember back in the day, you form a little circle and you say hit that beat and your buddy go boom, and you come with bars like you may say something like yeah, so in the streets where I'm from, they call me this and this because shit like that. You just go off the dome, right? You know, In school, shit ain't cool. I sit outside at the motherfucking pool. Yeah. That's what that sound like amateur rap shit, like shit that I do. It's like I'm an amateur. I can't flow for shit. You know, if you ask me to hit a rhyme, it'll be something like, you know, yeah, hold up. My name is Savar, like no other. I went home last night and I fucked your mother. Went to the store in my ride, brought me some condoms, and then I slide, right out the back door into somebody else's condo. Yeah, you know, like shit like that, right? I am no rapper by no means. It's not my strong suit. And I think for another world, this is not his strong suit. Believe it or not, him actually talking about cartoons was his strong suit. His look, his love for the cartoons, it fits him better than this. I am sorry. I mean, I'm just being blunt. I wish him well in this, but I don't expect great things out of this. He's gonna have to really tighten up on some bars and have a better beat than this. This is like grade 3, grade 4 beat shit. I'm talking about some shit like he can spell off the top of his dome, like some Eminem, Tupac. You got to be able to take any beat and just go with it. What's up, Charles? What's up, man? Like, no, that is yeah. He say nonsense. He got shit. Oh, okay, you did. I'm gonna watch that on the next live stream. So Goose's sister was on Jerry Springer. We're gonna check that shit the fuck out, Goose. Matter of fact, I want you in on the mic when we watch that. Archive that in the Discord so it won't get erased. I'm gonna go back and watch that. I'm gonna go back and watch. So yeah, and like I say, I can't flow for shit. So if it's not for everyone, you know, like I say, you know, I got a 5-0. I live in the house. You might be broke, you know, broker than a mouse, right? Like I'm trying to think of words to rhyme. As I said, I'm a mouth because that's what we do. How we live in the South. You know, it's hot down here. Never rains. Never party. You know, like shit like that. I'm not gonna do it. 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 Blue is true. You know, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm not crippin'. I'm not blood, and it's just I'm a Sagittarius, and I like the color blue. Blue is true. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just rule South. Maybe one day if you catch me drunk, I might spit some bars, but I'm like D tier. Like I suck at it. So anyway, let's talk about some. I can't freestyle worth the shit. My freestyles are not legit. Listen. I am worse at freestyling than the average 6-year-old that can freestyle. Cause I'll be sitting there, then you know, I sway to the side, and be like, yeah, you know, in my mind, I think like this. Your ass sucks while I'm legit. I called your mom last night and told him hit you with the thunder. Because you ran your mouth so much, I had to ponder. You know, like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. We're not doing it. I'm getting the fuck off here. I'm getting the fuck off of there. Getting the fuck off of there. Now, I want to talk a little bit before I get off of here about what's going on in politics, okay? Now, for those of you that aren't aware, Joe Biden did something yesterday that caught a lot of us. Listen, man, I told you I suck. I suck at rapping like I suck at basketball. My rhymes are whack just like a free throw ball, right? I sit on my ass. I write programs to train while your girl's being fucked by me and going insane. Did you like that shit? Did you off the dome? Now give me a beat and let me rock the dome. Now, listen, fuck that. I'm not finna around. Joe Biden made a mistake right yesterday. During his speech in D.C. at the NATO summit in D.C., he called Vladimir Zelensky Putin. Then turned around and called his vice president Donald Trump. Now, I'm not saying that people don't make mistakes, right? By naming people. Some of us do it unintentionally because, we be thinking, spitting out rounds and verbiage and shit. And we got our mind on some, a mind on my mind, and shit like that. So you're trying to get me started. I ain't trying to get started because I'm going to be going out the mouth, out the dome, trying to party. I ain't got time for that. All right, listen. And everybody's up in arms. And I have a question, a legitimate question. For someone that's very interested in what's going on in his country, as a military combat vet, as a father, as a husband, right, as a homeowner, right, I worry about this country more than maybe what I should worry about. We're out of shape as a whole. Even Dr. Sanjay Gupta on CNN came out and said that more than 40% of the country is obese. And shout out to Alan Roberts, because Alan's been saying it for years. And I think I'm like with Alan, it might be 60% of Americans is overweight or obese. And probably 20% is like morbidly obese. That's a lot of fucking people. Okay. And a lot of weight loss drugs, the same as glutide, like Wegovy and shit, ain't doing shit. There's a lot of people regaining weight and having complications. Dr. Sanjay Gupta came out on CNN and said the same thing. But I digress. That's one of the reasons why I worry about America. The second reason is you got people like Nancy Pelosi in office. Old ass 80. How old is Nancy fucking Pelosi? I'm going to show you guys something. Nancy Pelosi, how old you guys think? Don't look it up. I want you guys to tell me in the chat how old you think Nancy Pelosi is. I want you guys to tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat how old you think she is. You think 76, Goose? Don't look it up, guys. Just give me a number. Sunshine 80, random, you think 50? Okay, I'm about to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys how old this motherfucker is. Let me show you guys. Let me share my screen. Nancy Pelosi is 84 years old. Years old. And she had the audacity to tell Joe Biden, well, I think Joe Biden's going to do what he needs to do and blah, blah, blah. You need to retire. Look, let's do this here. Look. Let's do this here. I'm going to share screen. I can get Foreign Never crap off of here. Let me tell you something. I'm going to get out of there. Okay. Let's look. Let's look at this. We're going to share screen together. Bill Parcells, Democrat, New Jersey, 86. Harold Rogers, Republican, Kentucky, 85. Maxine Waters of California, 85. Steny Hoyer, Democrat of Maryland, 84 years old. Nancy Pelosi just turned 84. 90 years old. Feinstein just died last year. She was like 94. Charles Grassley, Republican of Iowa, is 90 years old. Orrin Hatch, Republican in Utah. Well, he was old, but they overtook his. Is he dead? Is Orrin Hatch dead? Let me see something. Yeah, he died. He's dead. Okay. The average age, look at this. The average age in Congress is 61 years old. The average age in the Senate is 64 years old. The average age in the House of Representatives is 58 years old. Look at this shit. In both the House and the House, in both the Senate and the House Representatives, Democrats skew a tad older than Republican counterparts. In the Senate, the average Democrat member of Congress by age is 65 compared to 63 years old for Republicans, with 34% Democrat senators being 70 years or older. Democrats are also an average of 2 years older than Republicans in the House, with the Democrats averaging 59 years old and Republicans averaging 57 years old. However, Republicans are slightly more represented by those 70 and older in the House. God damn. And the youngest member in Congress includes Maxwell Ford, Democrat from Florida, who's a Generation Z, who is 26. You have AOC, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. She's 34. Paulina Luna is 34. Greg Casker of Texas, 34. Sarah, okay. And these people at this age deserve to be in Congress. This is just sad. This is just sad. This is sad. This is sad. Exactly. That's why America can't move forward, because they're all old. Yes, all them old farts. Yes. That's exactly why America can't move forward. It can't move forward simply because of the old age, that gap. That is a lot of old age in Congress. Straight up. So, I said I'd say this here. I don't care if Joe Biden gets elected or Trump. It's going to be two old farts in Congress. I mean, as president, and then look at the overall age in Congress. You have a lot of old motherfuckers fighting with each other. Nothing's going to get done. Nothing. Trump might be for Americans first. Cognitively, he might be a little bit better suited for the job. But is he really going to put America first or the big businesses first? Is he really going to put money back into the military? Is he really going to put money back to infrastructure? Is he going to put money back into not just big business, small businesses? Is he going to really counteract the inflation? Or is he going to be on a personal vendetta streak and go after everybody that turned against him? It's ran by the damn nursing homes. You goddamn right. No, hell no. hell no. As far as Ukraine goes, they're joining NATO. It's pretty much a lock. We just don't know when, but it's soon. And I keep stressing that because nobody's talking about World War III. But if Ukraine join NATO, listen, before the war in Russia is over with Ukraine, we are going to war because of Article 5. I'm telling you guys, they're downplaying now. Nobody's saying anything. But it is very, very, very clearly sitting on the fucking table. This is one of the reasons why U.S. and NATO, but mainly U.S., want Ukraine to join. I think Biden said that's 100,000 troops right now in Europe. Right now, that's 100,000 troops in Europe. How many troops we got watching America right now? Because military morale, it's like, well, we got like 400,000 troops total. Like, military morale is very, 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 very low. Yes. Yes. Let's see, before I end this stream, because Alan Roberts live, will catch my boy Alan. Let me see. Okay. All right. Let me share the screen right here. There's more than what I thought. Let's share the screen right here. The military includes 2,079,142 military personnel and 778,539 civilians as of September 2023. The U.S. military strength is 2.8 million troops. It's slightly greater than the population of Chicago. Yeah, that's about it. What's this? So that's just going by state. Okay. So there are 2 million people in the military. All right. Army Reserve. These are all the numbers. All right. So now I want you guys to understand something. Out of all these military personnel, if we go to war with Ukraine, I mean Russia and China, we don't have enough soldiers to fight that war. Period. I think if I remember correctly, back in the heyday, back during OIF, OEF, like back in like 05, 06, 07, it was like 3, 4, 5 million people in the military. Like everybody was in the military doing OIF, OEF, right? And then of course between peacetime, between Desert Storm and the new OIF during that time, there was a lot of people in the military. Morale done got low. So you got like 100,000 troops right now in Poland, I think that what Biden said yesterday. Right? Russia has like how many people, how many, let me see. Military numbers. Russia. Let me look. Russia has 3.5 million troops. They got 1 million active right now. And that's nothing. We don't know how many we got reserved. So Russia has 3. Let's look at China. Uh-oh. I forgot to take out Russia. Let's look at China. China has 2.8 million soldiers. Twice the American number. It's the world's largest military. So China and Russia are allies. Let's look at North Korea numbers. They have 1.2. So you got 6, 7 million troops going against America. Okay, let's look at NATO. Let's look at all of NATO military numbers. NATO, all of NATO, all of fucking NATO. Down here, it says 7 million in NATO. This is a 2024. Russia has 3 million. Now, Russia, China, and North Korea even this damn number. As July, okay, this is recent. 3.42 million military personnel. So now if you add including troops and civilian personnel across all member states, and this is compared to 3.3 million, okay, NATO power, okay. So this is just this month. So let's look. Yeah, active soldiers. Total military personnel, that means, reserve, and maybe civilians that's on call, right? But, well, yeah, reserve forces, 3 million. And then paramilitary units, them paratroopers, 7. So right now, active. Russia got 2 million reserve. Oh, man. Listen, man, we go to war. If we go to war, you put Russia and China together and North Korea, they got enough to fight. They got enough to fight and go against us. Shit. Yes. Yes. We are outnumbered. Yep. 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 And that's why they raised the draft age. I had seen that. I seen that. And that is sad. That is sad. Now, if America had what they had back in the day, military-wise, like OIF, like when shit was jumping, and before OIF, it was like 4 million people in the Army, Marines, like it was busy. Everybody was going to the military during peace times. Morale was high. Bill Clinton was president. Then George Bush was president. Military morale was still pretty high. we weren't gonna be fucked with too damn much. We had a lot of military. If World War III breaks out and China and North Korea is backing Russia, and that's not even including all the other countries that just don't like America, that's gonna probably back them too. You know, like Saudi Arabia and fucking shit, right? But not Saudi. Iran don't give a fuck. You better be ready. All you motherfuckers that talking about, you know what, America, we shouldn't be mean to people online, and you better grab your nut sacks. Especially you young motherfuckers out there that's about 19, 20, that's in decent shape. But if they draft you, they don't even care. If they draft you, you can be fat and you still go on the fucking war. It's not gonna fucking matter at that point. So I'm worried more than what I should be worried. So let's end our call back in a minute. Let's end this stream on some wrestling. Yeah, they upped it 2 more years, so it's 26 now. Yeah, 26. That's crazy. Yep, exactly. Yeah, you outside that age bracket. Let me say this. I hope it doesn't come to pass, but it's going to come to pass. Is Sunshine? God damn it. They need to do just that. Right there. Let me end the stream with this. I hope that doesn't happen, but we'll see. We'll see. She's going to get crazy over the next few weeks. WWE. I watched Money in the Bank, and I want to talk about 2 matches in particular. Okay. Let's talk about Cody Rhodes being pinned by Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline real quick. Why I expect to happen. And I'm going to talk about also Damian Priest retaining his belt due to CM Punk interference. And what do I think is going to happen with that? I know the big conversation, John Cena retiring next year. And I can tell you, Bad Blood's coming to Atlanta first time in like 14 years. Since Bad Blood was an actual pay-per-view event, I will be at the State Farm Arena at the event. I'm waiting for tickets to go on sale this month. I'm going to be there. It's Bad Blood, and I'm anxious to see what's going to happen. Yeah, if you did your time military like me and Sunshine, we're 2 combat vets. We're good. We're exempt, and I'm not going back. I'll defend the wire around my house before that happens. Let's start with Solo Sikoa, the Fatu family. What I always pronounce their name wrong. The Inoue family, you know, the Samoan family. That's that whole bloodline. That whole bloodline. I'm gonna be blunt with you. I like the bloodline right now. Solo isn't championship material right now. He's good, but he's not championship material. But listen, hear me out. Do I see him dethroning Cody Rhodes in the future? There's a good possibility. They allowed him to pin Cody. So that means there's interest there. Who do I think is pulling the strings? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Go back and watch the Raw after WrestleMania. Enough said. If Solo doesn't get the job done, then I think The Rock is going to, he wrestles like Rikishi. I think The Rock is going to reveal that he is pulling the strings and is out for blood. Do I see Solo fighting Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam? I think there will be a very good fight. I would say expect the unexpected. And I think if Solo gets the belt, Roman's going to come back. There's going to be a problem there. And I can see at that point in time, Solo could drop the belt to Roman if they give it to Solo, or Cody could retain. Roman Reigns come back. There's beef between Solo and Roman. It can be handled out at Survivor Series. At that point in time, The Rock comes back, take the belt from Cody, and now you got Roman Reigns and The Rock, which will probably headline next year WrestleMania. That's an option right there. Or hear me out. Hear me the fuck out. Roman Reigns comes back. He sides with the bloodline in order to take the bloodline down, which will end up being Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania next year without a title. Cody holding on to his belt until maybe next year WrestleMania, and we could have a John Cena Cody Rhodes match. There's a lot going on. I am intrigued. But I do think The Rock is pulling the strings, and I think Roman's going to come back as the babyface, side with Cody, try to take down the bloodline, and either Roman's going to have the belt or The Rock's going to have it at next year WrestleMania. They'll go at it. Rock will probably get back to Roman, or Cody's going to hold on to it to next year WrestleMania and maybe drop it to John Cena. Who knows? I think John Cena's going to retire as 17-time World Heavyweight Champion. That's just my opinion. Speaking of which, that brings me to Damian Priest. And he would have a terrible run, Charles. Yes. Yes, he would. Damian Priest and fucking CM Punk with, who was that? Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Okay. We see CM Punk screw Drew McIntyre again. And honestly, excuse me. Honestly, that's getting set up for, I think, a fight at SummerSlam. If not, yeah. I don't think there's no event in July. I think it's SummerSlam. I expect CM Punk, I know it's going to sound crazy me saying it, I expect CM Punk to lose that fight. Why is that? You remember Seth Rollins says, whenever you get cleared, there's a receipt coming. I believe in my heart Seth Rollins is going to get involved in that Drew McIntyre match and cost CM Punk the match. And it might be for the title. I see Seth Rollins and Damian Priest getting it on at SummerSlam. Because if CM Punk doesn't fight at SummerSlam, it'll be before or after SummerSlam. But either way, whatever pay-per-view he fights, Drew McIntyre in, it'll be before. It won't be the main event. It'll be before that Seth Rollins Damian Priest match. Because I got a feeling that match is going to be a Hell in a Cell match. It's going to be a match where can't nobody get involved. Right? I think that's how they probably going to set that up. Or it'll be a no disqualification match. Which if Seth screw Punk, then Punk will probably try to come out there and screw Seth. And if that happens, now you can set this thing up for a fatal four-way at Survivor Series for Damian Priest. And at that point in time, he'll probably lose the belt. He'll probably lose the fucking belt. Who will he lose it to? I don't see Seth Rollins getting it back just yet. So he'll either lose to Drew McIntyre or CM Punk. And in my opinion, I think he should lose to Drew McIntyre. I think CM Punk need to wait till after John Cena gets the belt back, and then John and CM Punk can go at it. And you know what? If you really want to know the truth, I think that should be John Cena's retirement match. I think that should be his last match against CM Punk. And I'm going to tell you why. I got to end the stream. I'm going to tell you why. CM Punk took the belt off of John Cena in Chicago. You guys remember that? It was 2 WWE championships because CM Punk didn't renew his contract. He beat John Cena and took the fucking belt. He didn't come back. So then John Cena won the belt via the tournament, and then CM Punk came back with the original belt, right? And then they had that epic match, okay? To me, the score isn't settled. I think it's 1-1. I think John whooped him. I think it's 1-1. It's been a while. So I think John Cena's last match should be against CM Punk. And it should be for a championship. And I think that'll be the way John should ride out into the sunset. Yeah, he can't wrestle. Well, no, Charles Dunn. Monday night, Damian Priest say we gonna forget that stipulation. You name the time and the place because that match didn't go down the way that he wanted to because of interference from CM Punk. So Damian Priest pretty much said, no, you name the time, you name the place, we'll do this. It was on Raw this past Monday. They dropped the stipulation because Seth Rollins went to the back and say, hey man, I'm gonna honor my word. I'm not gonna challenge you for the title no more until you lose it. He say, so just get better. And he gonna walk away, and then Damian Priest say, you know what, man, I'm a man of my word too. But we're gonna just forget about that because the match wasn't a clean match because of what CM Punk did. So he said, you need a time, you need a place, and I'll be willing to put on the line for you one more time. So it's gonna get crazy, but I think Damian Priest dropping the belt to Drew McIntyre will be the way that storyline should end. Because guess who's back? Mommy came back Monday. She finna get real in the Judgment Day. And I'm a big Rhea Ripley fan. I mean, she's hot, but she can wrestle her fucking ass off. I'm sorry. She can go. She can fucking wrestle. And Dom got some soul searching to do now. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. You got Liv Morgan that's been helping him out. He finally beat Rey Mysterio because of Liv Morgan. But then you got Rhea Ripley, who kind of made him famous. It's big deal. And she got hurt because of him. So it's a lot at stake. Yeah, Charles. The WWE is on a roll. I'm not so much keen on the relationship things, but this one is intriguing. It's intriguing because you got Liv Morgan that's basically trying to bring the bloodline down, the Judgment Day down from the inside. I don't think she's trying to bring it down. I think she wants to be the leader of the Judgment Day, and she's trying to kick Rhea Ripley out. And the way you do that, you go to Dom. You gotta get Dom. Now, I can't say this. I'm in the stream. If Rhea Ripley get that title back before Damian Priest's title match, then Damian Priest might hold on to that belt until at least the Royal Rumble next year. Because remember, Damian Priest is the Royal Heavyweight Champion. Technically, that makes him the leader right now, Judgment Day. If Rhea Ripley gets the belt back, her Women's World title, then now you can say both leaders united as one with both world titles. And then you got the Tag Team Championship in Judgment Day. So, and then that might mean old Dom might be getting kicked out of Judgment Day. It's a lot going on. And I think if Dom get kicked out of Judgment Day, guess where he's going to go? To the end, what's that? The LWO with Rey Mysterio now. And then Dom is going to be a babyface. And then now you're going to have inner fucking racial beef going on. It's gonna get crazy. So I'm very intrigued with the WWE. I'm not even gonna talk about AEW because there's nothing to talk about over there. It's dead. It's garbage. Just garbage. And I'm not willing to talk about garbage. So you guys are all caught up now. You guys are all caught the fuck up. No live stream next week because I'll be out of town. The members, Sunshine and the rest of the members, I have a video now I'm working on. I gotta finish it. It should be dropping today. If not, it'll be over the weekend for sure. It's gonna be one of those videos. You know what? I might redo it because I want you guys' insight on it. So it might be one that I'll be recording from the Discord. Okay. And actually, Sunshine, I might come on your live stream. I got some time. And I might ask a question in your live stream. So I might be recording some of your live stream for that video. It's gonna be interesting. So I'm working on that for the members. So I want to give you a heads up. And then I got a workout video I got dropped that I did this past week, as well as some Grand Set stuff. And then I'll be on break for another week. But like I say earlier in the stream, give me time, guys. It's a lot going on personally with me that I'm sorting out, health-wise and stuff. Just my injury, nothing crazy. And then, with my kids and my wife, that's, as a family man, my wife and kids come first. So I want you guys to understand that's why my content been going down, because I have so much going on and priority is priority. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. Other than that, guys, you all take care. Enjoy your weekend. It's going to be hot in the South again, especially if you live in Texas. If you still don't have power from Hurricane Beryl, I can say Beryl. All right. Please stay hydrated. Please stay hydrated. If you live out in Jamaica, they got rocked. The Virgin Islands out there came, and guys, and I got some people that watch my streams from those actual countries. So stay hydrated, stay safe this weekend in general. Keep your eyes on the news for possible invasion of the U.S. soil, because you just don't know this time. And you got a dementia having president right now. You just don't know what could happen. So keep your eyes on the news, please. And until the next live stream, health is wealth. Get healthy. If you want to join the Discord link is at the top. Scroll back up. I actually got it in the description. I'm working on a health series right now. I'm going to make another video real soon. I'm putting the health tab. You guys can watch it. You know, you can't see it on YouTube because you need a link. You got to be in Discord to watch it. So if you want to track my progress as well, that's where you can find that at, actually. So with all that being said, you all take care until next live stream. Shout out to Charles. He has a channel, Goatcast Hoops. Go check it out. I hate to say this. I didn't touch on this recently, but I'm gonna say it now. The Lakers getting Bronny ain't gonna mean shit, because we all know LeBron James is gonna try to take his son's shine. I'm just putting it out there. LeBron should have retired and then got on the sidelines, applied for a coaching job with the Lakers to actually help coach his son to a championship. But what do I know? I'm just a nigga. I don't know shit. Bronny Airball James, you got, and listen, I'm saving that to next season NBA championship playoffs and all that shit, because football finna start. See, I gotta wrap up my football videos. And Charles, we gonna make time this year. Fuck that. We gotta do the video. We're gonna make time. Panthers, Falcons, NFC South on the line. It's gonna get good. But other than that, guys, you have a good one. I'm out, everyone. Peace.